Another week, another great adventure with Star Wars skeleton crew. This time the kids and the Jude Law find themselves at Acharya, a planet that is exactly like their homeworld of At Attin. The catch being that it is completely destroyed and in ruins. With its title, Can't Say I Remember No At Attin. The new episode provides more information about the At Attin mystery while also keeping us far away from answers and further complicate things in the best possible way. So let's keep track of what we know about this mysterious troyer planet. In episode 3, very interesting as an astrogation problem, Alia explains that At Attin was once part of a group of the 9 planets known as the Jewels of the Old Republic. This week's episode gives us the names of the 4 others when the kids reach the Fallen Sanctum on At Achrann, At Aytuu, At Arissia, At Aravin, and At Acoda, with 3 others Ats left to be mentioned. Kh'ymm also mentions to Fern, who is Ryan, and the kids that their homeland has been purposely hidden from the rest of the galaxy for their protection and that there is somewhere for them. Even so, they have been destroyed, with At Attin being the only to survive. Now, At Acharya shows that the kids' world destruction means a planet just like theirs but completely ruined, with what remains of the civilization fighting for scraps. The mystery now goes beyond merely finding it at Attin, but also figuring out why the other 8 planets were destroyed. Ever since Star Wars Episode 4, The Rise of Skywalker, came out, most of what Star Wars does has been to justify story remains of what movie. So fans have already developed a sort of impulse towards that when theorizing about stuff. At Attin has gotten this treatment too, with theories linking it to the Sith, given the planet's secretive nature and the great work that everyone keeps mentioning. The Old Republic is not the Galactic Republic from the prequel trilogy, but the original galactic regime that stood for thousands of generations and that came to an end when the Jedi and the Sith went to war. Kh'ymm having us grow hints at how ancient it all is, because paper is not common in Star Wars. The leading theory is that the jewels of the Old Republic may have been destroyed in the Jedi-Sith War as a significant blow by the Sith against the Republic, but that they came to understand the value of keeping one of them alive. The scroll mentions the great work and kids are taught at school about economics and finance, as we see in the series premiere. So this great work may be tied to money. The planet is obviously rich and organized, and the great work could be related to secretly financing the Sith throughout the ages, from the earliest rule of 2 days to Palpatine's Sith Eternal on Exegol. The idea of a whole planet being part of a Sith cult is enticing, but while this theory does seem to hold up right now, it could turn out to be something much simpler, possibly tied to the SM-33 Nick Frost. The droid has been on At Attin for a long time inside the Onyx Cinder, and now he reveals that he has been instructed to forget everything about the planet and dismember anyone who may provoke around looking for it. This sounds like contingency by someone who is already on At Attin and wants it to remain hidden. So should the Onyx Cinder ever leave the planet? The starship didn't crash but was hidden on purpose, while SM-33's captain is still on At Attin, but who could this person be? The only character we have heard about so far but never seen is the supervisor, a seemingly recluse being who lives in the equally secretive supervisor tower. Then instead of a planet being an oblivious hostage to a Sith, it could be hostage to a pirate who is hiding from the galaxy and keeping themselves rich thanks to the At Attin's great work. Star Wars has been rather averse to complex explanations as of late, so the simpler a theory is, the higher the chances of being right. Star Wars Skeleton is available to stream as Disney+.